We're broadcasting live on independent television. This is 60 Minute Nigeria, your ultimate current affairs program where we take you around Nigeria in the next 60 minutes, analyzing the politics, the policies. You can also say the politicking as well. On the show this beautiful afternoon, we have so much to discuss, the defection, party defection here and there. We've seen what happened in Rivers. The Rivers State Governor, similar life, Barra defecting to the All Progressive Congress in Osun. We saw the PDP Governor still, Senator Ademola Adeleke, defecting to the Accord Party. We'll be looking at how it will shape in 2027, which is already around the corner. I am Lawrence Osifo, your anchor, standing in for your regular host, Egusa Agbonlaho, who is actually unavoidably absent, but he will be back next week to take you through on the program. So like I said, we have so much to delve into, and I have my array of guests, political analysts, people who understand the polity, the policies and everything, who will be with me. Some will be joining via Zoom on the show, while I also have one already live with me in the studio this afternoon. I have the person of Bright Olumese, who is a clergyman, not just a clergyman, he's also a political analyst. He understands what happened in the polity. Good afternoon and good to have you on the show.
Thank you, Mr. Lawrence.
Yeah, it won't be out of place to say compliment of the season. Yeah, Merry Christmas.
Same to you.
And prosperous New Year ahead.
Yeah, same to you.
All right, let's begin the conversation. We've seen what has played out over, should we say the months now, or weeks in Nigeria. Defection, gale of defection here and there, especially PDP governors defecting to the APC, trying to look at the implication for 2027. To the politicians, we're already in 2026, though we are still in 2025, but today we're already in 2026. Anywhere from now, campaign will begin and all of that. What really could be some of the impact of this defection? First, let's start with the PDP. Is it like the house of PDP is not in order? That's why their governors are decamping?
Thank you again, Lawrence, and good afternoon, viewers at home. You see, Nigeria politics and the political space is revolving, and we're growing. And we have the PDP situation is an example or a lesson for other political parties. There are certain internal crises you shouldn't allow to stay too long in your political party.
Yeah.
Yes. The internal crisis over the year in the PDP has come to play. PDP is almost like a house that cannot put themselves together. You see, over a few months, they've lost almost their governors. Yeah. The one remaining is just a footstep. They are negotiating their way.
Absolutely.
Yeah. The reason why they are still there is that they don't get safe landing. So it's a lesson, like I said, to other political parties, allowing certain internal crises stay for too long. And all of that. And you see, PDP, as it were, used to be the biggest political party
in Africa.
When you talk about political party even in Nigeria, which of the political party, they were all given birth to by PDP. Yeah, so now, but the problem right now is that the recent players of the PDP seems that greed, personal interest, not trying to shift ground, has created long-lasting rancor. And they already begin to, but you see that the Osun State situation, the if to the primaries, the governor just pull out, resign. The reason is because, like, look, politics is negotiation, reaching out to the panel. You see that, look, these guys are not even organized. I can't put my weight here, and all of that. I may be disappointed, and he pull out, and negotiating his way somewhere else, and all of that. So it's just to seek relevance. So it's almost like the statement of the governor says that PDP, look, you guys are not relevant any longer in town. Yeah. It's like the name PDP right now can't say like that.
As it were.
As it were. So every right thinking candidate who has done his research will look. I want to win. Absolutely. That's the important thing.
That's the aim of every politician.
Of the politician to win. Yes. Now, all politicians, they must have brought experts, look at, sample opinions and all of that, and come up with, look, this political party will be difficult to sell. Yeah. There's so much factor, there's so much enemy, there's so much interest. There is this Abuja, very big guys in Abuja that really don't want PDP to resurrect anywhere. So fighting PDP is just their business.
That's their job.
Their job.
They are being paid for that to do that.
It's like they derive pleasure
in doing it.
They create, one of the politicians said, touch me, I'll create problem for you. And that's what is playing out today.
Absolutely.
So any politician who wants to remain, in power or wherever, you have to seek relevance somewhere.
When you win elections.
Yeah, so that's the case of the Osun. When you look at the River State, it's a little bit different.
Okay.
A little bit different in the sense that the sitting governor is trying to seek
a second term.
Yes, not just second term, survivor.
That's true. Survivor.
I don't support defection. I don't support that at all. Number one, you can't just win in this political party. Look at the South have all now become APC, not by vote, by defection. This is unacceptable. Yeah. It's unacceptable. It's painful. Because when you see political party build up to the election, you see fans, you see sympathizers, you see people,
party members, and even the electorate.
Just for one person to just sit down, the next you see him taking tea with the other. Are you for real? But right now, the football case, it's like you can't blame this guy.
Yeah.
A sitting governor who battled, a lot of battles, almost being impeached. The president came with intervention. He was suspended for 6 months and all of that. And coming back again, there is still, we thought we've said to do. Yeah. The sitting speaker is still saying that, look, you are not consulting us. You are spending money that have not been appropriated for. So, with looking at all of this, look, I need to survive. Okay. Because if these guys come up with this impeachment thing again, I may not survive it. So the clear move of Fubara, when I saw it, number one, I saw it about survival for this first tenure and negotiation for the second tenure, because every defection, whether you like it or not, before the landing, there is a negotiation. Absolutely. There's an agreement.
There's an agreement.
Yes, there's an agreement. You could see what he said. He has simply said that, look, my defection is to, number one, attract federal attention for development and to help President Tinubu easy win for 2027. So you can't be helping him to win 2027 when you're not in the ballot. Wow. So in other words, for me, it's politics. Okay. Right now, political parties in Nigeria, they are right in that stage where you can negotiate. It's an open market. Yeah. It's a trading
trade. Like buying and selling.
There is no constant enemy.
Okay, we'll have to take a break now on the show. Let's just take a short break. We'll continue with the conversation shortly. Stay with us.
The man went out to bring in thugs to come and beat her. Yeah. In a situation like that, Do you think women would have seen that and still want to speak?
Really, we're talking
That's
about.
what I said. So when they bullied her,
Yeah.
if she's not bold enough, she will shut up.
What is your advice for girls out there that are so desperate to be married?
We women, we have to be really intentional about our parenting.
If you know a child is being abused, or you see signs, a bruise or a child, it has to be investigated.
People barely even breathe when they are going for a shrebi and something.
Party.
You have to be
They
smart.
can't sit
If
down.
you see where they are dressing them up or dragging on both sides, you cannot you cannot breathe. And these women will stay in those events for hours just to keep up with that beauty trend.
Is that healthy?
That's not healthy.
I am Patricia Uremu Gabriels, and we're reaching you live from our Lagos Network studio. Of course, Women in Conversation is a program designed for women to discuss about themselves.
All right, thank you so much for staying with us still on the program 60 Minutes Nigeria. We've laid the foundation with my first guest, who already gave us a brief before my other guest joined us, the person of Collins Osagai, who is a political analyst and also a chieftain of the ruling All Progressive Congress. Collins, good to have you on the show.
Thank you very much. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Nice having
Compliment
you.
of the season.
Thank you very much.
All right. I'm pretty sure you overheard Olumese while he was laying the background to our conversation before you came up on air. Now, the defection of governors from their previous party to either the ruling party or another party. We're using the case of the defection of Fubara now of Rivers from the PDP to the APC, then Adeleke of Osun from the PDP to the Accord party. Is this healthy generally for democracy?
Yeah, thank you very much. Ordinarily, some of us to say, would there be any need for people to defect?
Yeah.
But we do not have independent candidacy in Nigeria based on our electoral law. And based on that, you must leverage on a structure or a political party in order to achieve what you intend to achieve by aspiring or winning an election. And now we have a major tsunami that occurred in the People's Democratic Party. When we talk about people actually defecting now, are people moving out of PDP. And the reason thereof, which is close, though there are more than one reason for some of those governors who had to leave. For some who left, they left because the leadership of the party could not help to stand a system that can be guaranteed. You know, there have been a lot of issues in PDP. BOT, a fighting member of the National Working Committee, the state chairman, a fighting national chairman, governors are fighting with the former minister or ministers still that is in the party. So there have been a lot of issues. And these issues become unresolvable. You know, at the time they felt it would be resolvable, And time was of essence to many of them who intend to recontest for an election or who intend to go further people to contest for an election. And when you are in a party where we have had series, we have references to make when a political party chooses not to work in coherence. And at the end, you submit a name to the party. It has even happened to APC some time ago when the state, they were having issues, and at the end of the day, the court rejected the candidacy that came from that party. It happened in Zamfara some years ago.
So they can call that internal political crisis?
Yes, internal political crisis, metaphor into becoming a collateral damage for the party, where a governor, houses of assembly member were all sacked based on the fact that there were problems within the party, and the courts and INEC actually had issue with recognizing the candidate, the original candidature. So probably most of them don't want to be victim. In order to escape this kind of issue, they have to quickly find an alternative. And for majority of them too, they also needed a party that has structure already on ground. Because it's one thing to join a new party, it's another thing to carry the weight and the burden. It is not easy funding a political party. I am telling you, if one Adeleke the dancing governor that had to move to a new party today, I tell you ordinarily, it wasn't his intention to move to a new party. He would have found it healthy to go to APC, which he wanted to. Because we were privy to the fact that himself, his family member, including his son, Davido, and all of them.
His cousin, his nephew.
No, we will call him his son because it's not more like a nephew thing. So, because he's very fond of him, even had to meet with the president, met with some leader of the APC.
I will pause you there because
there will be a soft landing.
We will get to that point where the APC, in quotes, allegedly rejected him. We'll get to that point. Now, before I come to Olumesi, let me come to you again. Do you foresee a situation whereby these guys are running, like he said, he mentioned the word survivor, they are running to either other parties or the ruling APC? Is it for survivor, or you could say they are being coerced to join the APC?
I know, I can trace this and we can make a simple reference to Edo, for example. Now, I do not think any of them have been coerced so far. Because at the level it is right now, they will even pay to the camp. Like when the governor
That's an allegation anyway.
I said they will even pay
allegedly
to come.
Allegedly.
Yes, I have not said it happens. They will even have to lobby major leaders in order for them to find their foot in the APC. Because today APC is everybody's new wife. Because it's already a settled party, it's a ruling party, though people had to take and make all of those efforts to make it what it is today. But the truth is that it's democracy, people can come. Now, I wanted to do a simple narrowing to Edo, for example. When the governor came, opposition had a pretty number of House of Assembly members.
Yes, they do.
And for the governor to do very well and perform, he doesn't need a legislature that will give him head hock or bent neck. He needed people who will understand his agenda, his ideology, and they can easily work together. Because you will not stop the fact that opposition leaders at that time may want to use their honorable members to want to give the governor some head on and say, yes, I'm coming. And saying, oh, yes, we have majority in the legislature. Even though you're an executive, we can give you problem. We saw it happen when Adam just assumed office some years ago, when PDP then had majority, and then our party ACN, we had almost none, apart from about 2 or 3 in the House of Assembly. When people like the Zekawano were speaker and all of that, there were a lot of issues before some of them gradually came. In this one, when the governor came, even some of us who are party faithful, even have to approach some of our friends who were in opposition as legislator and say, please, the new agenda is here. We want Edo to shine. Please, come and join us. So the governor will have an easy flow. And for those who were very progressive as at that time, they came. And even for majority of us, for those who came as at that time, when we actually needed to have a system where the governor will not have issue, they can even be given automatic to continue if they intend to contest again. Because at that time, we needed them to help make sure the budget does not have issue. The government runs smoothly, they obeyed us. But some did not come. And some of those who did not even come, at the time they were needed, some are not coming this late hour, for example. And for some likes like that, we do not have them in priority list. They will come and go to the queue. Even if they want to contest again, for example, they will go to the queue.
So there's a queue.
Of course, there's a queue. Like for Orado, for example, where I come from.
Not queue for fear.
Queue, you must join the queue and contest again for the primary. Like Orado, for example, where I come from, we have 2 constituencies. Orado East and Orado West, for example. For the Orado West, unanimously almost everybody have resolved that is a one-way, because when we needed the person, he came, assisted this agenda, supported the governor, and government started. I think the other one just came about yesterday ago, for example, for the Orado East. He's going to go to the queue, because right now he's the one, because the PDP is completely scattered, he does not even know who is going to be state chairman, or who is the state chairman, or who is his, it's good, it's democracy, we want more people. What I'm trying to say in all shades is that at this point, he probably is the one that I now have to beg to come.
All right. Let me come to you now, Olumesi. He has said a whole lot, because he will always talk good about his party, because he's a party man. He belongs to the ruling APC. So they will even want, if possible, to even make another country an APC country, but that would not be possible. Now, let's look at the defection per se. Like leaving the PDP to, because majority of these governors are to the APC. Majority, almost all of them, that are, even a governor who is not going for a second term again, like the likes of a Bayelsa State Governor, Doye Diri, who is on his last term.
also defected. Would you think, like I asked him, that these persons are being coerced, or they are moving out of their free will, or it's a ploy that people are fanning the embers of crisis and the PDP to favor the APC? Okay,
when I mentioned that survivor, I always say for the case of Fubara, owing the challenges he had faced and what was before him. Yes, he just needed to seek, just like when Obaseki also was looking for a second term, he had to go to PDP. Now, for others, it's coerced. Okay. Do you get that right? Yes. You see what the federal might, with all their agencies and all of that, was in Kuje Correctional Center. Yes, and all of the Malami, all of that. But we are not saying that don't try anybody, but let it go round. Yeah. There's no selective. Through the legal procedure. See, please, if you want to tell me that there's any politician in Nigeria that has clean hands, please keep that to yourself. Okay. Yeah. So now, when we don't, this on national television, we are privileged to get some information. The amount you get as a city governor to move to the ruling party, as the case may be. You see what Adeleke was facing. So his local government fund was withheld, and all of that. They went to court. The court strike out the case, saying that the state government cannot be the one instituting a case for the local government. Yes. So now, what I want to say next is that that's why you see most of them are accusing the president of trying to turn the country to a one-party state. So, but all the same, like I said, this persons, it is wrong, morally or wherever, to have galvanized people. When you say political party, a build up to election, you have sympathizers, you have party members, you have people who just, and they work for that party, and you just single-handedly go to corner and move the mandate of the people is totally wrong for any reason. But right now, this is the stage Nigeria politics is going. But it's not, it's not guru for any of the political parties, even in Edo State. Do you get that right? Because politicians are only politicians. I say there's no permanent enemy in politics. It's only interest that is permanent. I'm not a politician. This man is a politician. Yeah, he is. Very soon, because the politician will tell you is for the interest of the people. Yes. And they did not consult the people. But whether they consult or not consult, but this is the language we hear. In most cases. This is the language we hear in this part of the world. Now, when there is a situation tomorrow, the decision will be for the interest of the people. And that's what they will come. They will sell it and also being able to, make their way. That's why we say we are revolving, we are growing. Time is going to come that you are a governor who will make any difference. Absolutely. You will be a sitting governor and lost. In this Nigeria, a certain president has lost an election. So we want a situation whereby the system will grow to that extent where democracy will be based on ideology, based on what you have to offer. Because sometimes you will now sit down and look at some of all this defection and all that. You see that most of this problem in PDP were self-inflicted. Absolutely. One person will sit somewhere and create something out of nothing in order to destabilize the party. Yes, you could imagine a person will come and say, "Whole political party should not produce a presidential candidate." My dear sir, it's only from this part of the world you get things like that. But it's okay. So how do you respond? That's the important thing. Okay. There's no island of anything. It's politics. Okay. When this guy is playing politics, you also come strategize and all of that. It's not fighting or whatever. And that's what we have also loved in this our politics. Our politics one time it was shooting, ballot box dancing. We have also passed that stage. Now it's more or less like sitting down. It's a technocrat thing. Yes. If I come right now, I have to chance this man by way of knowledge. And it's acceptable. And also financial inducement. Yes, that is what is just the major one now. And all of that. So, but the important thing is that just like he said, the issue of queuing. That's what negotiation comes. Look at Delta State. The governor is coming. Look at the former deputy senate president, Omo Agege is there. Lao Keyamo is there. The lack of what's this man? Nollywood actress. Ned Oko. Big wins and all of that. But this guy negotiated his way. Now, as the governor, you are now the leader of the. You see how well Fubara said. Immediately, he said, "I'm now 001 in Rivers." In Rivers, that have also stirred up reactions and all of that. But that is the reality. You remember the governor is so powerful, somewhat powerful because he's spending the resources of the state, and he has a lot of privileges and all of that. So what I want to say now is that number one, there's inducement.
Okay.
There's also this what you call investigate. You see most of these people in government, you see that you are a sitting governor, your commissioner has been picked, means your commissioner for this have been picked. It happened here in the Edo State and all of that. So you also know what is going to happen to you. So the quick thing is to, one of the leaders said that join APC, your sins are what? Forgiven.
But
we've seen that. We've seen, that's why I didn't mention it. Yeah. We've seen a lot of people who EFC were after, suddenly
they moved
when they move,
everything
that thing has stopped. So when you come and tell me that some of the APC members are being also going after, it means that those APC members, their languages are not clear. They have not submitted. They are not loyal. So when you are not loyal in this part of the world,
you said. Okay, let me come to you, Osaga. Osaga, before we go on a short break. Now, a party gives you a mandate. You single-handedly move the party and the people's mandate to another political party. Is that not a breach of trust, the way they say it in law? Before we go on a break.
I think the Supreme Court have had reason to talk on this. Because
but the decisions are dissenting.
No, I am coming. Okay. It's just a personal view sometimes we owe.
All right.
Yeah. Now, when we say people have been induced, did Accord Party induce Adeleke to Accord Party? I'm sure it was also induced by leadership of Accord.
It could also be possible.
Party.
Survivor.
Survivor. The other ones are not survivor. See, let's be factual.
Okay.
Politics, as you people have rightly agreed, it's a game.
Yeah.
And sometimes, truly, Accord Party could take surprises. But also, to your own surprise too, Accord Party may also take surprises. Okay. We have had leaders who want to decamp from party, former governors. They don't have structure, they don't have people to decamp with, probably because of their precedent or past records. Yeah. And when your records are clear that your leadership was empty, nobody goes with you. We have seen people, some members, when they say they are decamping, others of rep or one thing, some are even minus to the party they are coming. It's even a double work. It's not every defection that is plus. For example, even in APC, for example, yes, we need high number of votes. But I can bet you there are some who will come, they are minors. Some old members will become so aggrieved and become sabotage.
So they are coming in.
Because some of those people either were almost behaving like higher killer when they were in the other side. We have had people who were using battlers to battle APC members at a time, just because of their desperation to win an election. I don't want to mention the constituency now, because once I mention, people will know. But when they decamped and came, in some cases their team have even had appointments. You understand what I'm saying? And there are party faithfuls that were around there. If the leadership do not move faster to appeal to the conscience of those who are taking bullet over the time for the sake of the party, and they think you can be used and dumped at will, there will be a time of reckoning. I'm telling you, it's not just to say, let's push him away. Like, there are people you want to push, you can't push them away. It's normal. So there must be a system, even when people are coming, some who are already minors, there's a way you must speak to those they came to meet in order to pacify them and make them stand in unison.
Okay, we have to go on a break. Still 60-minute Nigeria, reaching you live on independent television. My guest, Bright Olumese, clergyman, political analyst, Collins Osaga, political analyst, and a chieftain of the APC. Doing justice to what we're talking about. The defection of Fubara and the defection of Adeleke to different political parties. The impact for 2027, ahead of 2027. So when we return, we'll be delving more into the impact of 2027. But let's take a short break. you so much for staying with us still on the program 60 Minutes Nigeria. We're still looking at the defection of Fubara of Rivers and Senator Adeleke of Osun State from the PDP to the APC and Accord Party respectively. Its impact on the forthcoming 2027 election. Not just these two persons, but an array of governors or politicians who are leaving the PDP or other parties to the APC. What will be the implication? So let's delve into the implication now. Let me begin with you, Olumese. Now, don't you foresee a situation whereby 2027 will come, the people might not want to go out? When I say the people, the electorate might not want to go out there to vote and assume, okay, it has happened now. So everybody has joined the PDP, so let's just leave it like that. Are you not scared of that happening?
Not at
as
all.
An implication?
It's not at all. Okay. The reason is because the politician, the political gladiator, they understand the terrain. Okay. Poverty is deliberate. Yes.
I don't know if you can say that again.
They deliberately make the people poor so they can control their mind. Go to many of these places. One person is controlling all of them because he just have to share. He's the link. I know that it's a deliberate thing. It's not like when I travel, I look at what other even small economies are. The people don't have many resources. Me and my wife were on vacation. We were just discussing something. What do these people have now that we don't have? I said, look, do you think Nigerian politicians, you know what they are doing? Poverty is deliberate to keep the people on check. If the people are not, do you think this set of politicians that's what we'll be having? No! Nigerians are too rich, intellectual people. Go around to the see governors who can, most of these governors can do different projects. Can they write projects or whatever? So now the point is that poverty is a tool. All these people come to say, my leader is stomach infrastructure.
So a tool they are using on the people.
He say, don't let anybody just take that from you, and all of that. So you see, deliberately they make people poor and all of that, so that they can control them, whether is their will or not will. Yeah. Go to most booths on election day. It's being priced, and all of that. You see one person behind holding the bag. You vote.
But that's against the electoral act.
That is what we are saying. The people are, do you know what's called poverty? Do you know the effect of somebody have not eaten since? So finish that. It's just a simple game. So, but we are believing that one day, someday something will happen. These same people. I was watching over the social media. One member of House of Assembly being attacked.
Yesterday.
Yes,
that happened yesterday. Either yesterday or this morning.
I was telling people we're together. I said, we are just coming.
It's just the beginning.
Politicians should be careful. When you keep deceiving people, same time saying when their eyes
are open,
you can your children will enjoy it. So please, like I said, it's a heavy concern. Yeah. That the people won't come at 2027. We're already in 2027, like you said.
Exactly. For the politicians.
Politicians are already in 2027. They are mapping the people. Somebody that is going to be senator representing this one, that one is already there. That's why this is what my brother said just now. There's certain persons that want to decap. It's a threat to this person. Problem is already brewing. Negotiations and all of that. That is politics for you. Like I'm happy that we have grown beyond killing and mimicking. Yes, let's go to
intellectual boss
ideology. Let people who have something to offer be consulted. Yes, let's bring consultant to table. What do we do? How do we win this election?
How do we do it?
Yes, how do we do it? That is what we want to see. Continue as we grow. Yeah. We are growing. So looking at the people will come out, sir, the people will come out. The people will just say, people go and find out how much, who is giving, who is giving,
and who is giving higher.
Yes, that's what is happening. Now you see, election is very expensive. So political party, a candidate is coming into this election, wants to spend billions. He wants to be sure that this political party can give him the platform. Yeah. Do you get that right? Okay, now we have certain cases whereby political party helps you to win, but also have cases where candidates help political party to win. When people like Adasuma came into this state, the political party he ran under, we didn't know him, but his personality,
he came.
Yes, his personality. So we have cases like that. Like go to Osun State right now. With the report we got this morning that they have turned it to accordingly.
Accordingly.
Accordingly. It's what is going on now.
Yeah.
It's just that when we have.
So because of the personality.
Just that when we have one time talk back. You know, those things can happen. People will just keep moving. People can share this. So the issue is because of poverty. If we have professionals, we have people who can feed themselves out of that.
Intellectuals.
You will know that these people have their own. Don't be saying what they are saying. They will do what they want to do. Yes.
Okay.
So that's what we hope we grow into.
All right.
With the stage where we are now, is a Nigeria political space is a negotiating market.
Yeah.
The
highest bidder, you get
takes it. So don't kill yourself, please. Go and work hard. Yes. We are happy that we have graduated away from killing Mimi. Let's come into, strategies. People who have something to offer. Yes. Let's say that this man is a politician. He has weight in his people in his side. Let people go and buy him over. Finish. That's what is happening right now. When you are so good, you are a bride. People go for you.
Absolutely.
If I want to go into politics, that's what I will do. If I'm going to politics today, I'll sit down. Who is this person? Go and find out who controls that place. That's what I'll do. I know that. I won't throw my money around. I know that. So you control this place. Okay, what do they need? What do the people need? They need transformer. Give them 10 transformer. They need grade. Give them. I remember the lack of when our honorable Omosode came first time to contest. Yeah. They were grading roads. And all of that, people voted for her. She won. That's politics. So we want to see that, coming straight to your question, people will come out.
Okay.
Because the people are anxious. They just see every election as a opportunity to get something
from the politicians.
Just wait, very close to 2027. You will see many more letters. Special assistant,
definitely.
Senior special assistant.
Definitely.
Call the names. I know that. After the election, you go home and see that.
Absolutely.
Then I bet we want to encourage all these guys to look for something to do. Look for things to do. Outside this country, there are so many things you can do.
Okay.
Some professional bodies, look for something. It's important. So it gives you weight. There are many people who know they can't buy you. They rather listen to you.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Let me come to you now. You are a chieftain of the APC. You always acknowledge that. Do you foresee your party heading towards, I don't want to use the word on my head, heading towards rejection come 2027 as an implication? Because let's tell ourselves the truth. Majority of Nigerians, no matter what you see on the social media, deep down, they are not happy with the policies of your political party, the APC. Somebody was telling me yesterday that a bag of rice is now 50,000, 60,000. I asked him, 10 years ago, 2015, how much was it? So you cannot tell me it has reduced because it was between the scale of 10,000, just 2015, 2016, before it's corrected to about 100 and something thousand. Now you are saying it is 50. That is still not reduction. Okay. Reduction will be if you now say it goes down to like 5,000. So don't you think your party will face rejection come 2027?
Can I not come? I think first, that's an insinuation by minority of you.
No, not me. That's
minority of those the electorate who probably have that view. Which electorate? Who are electorate?
The people.
Okay, the electorates are not dumps that anybody can just come and cook a story and give. You talked about acolyte, Akodelight. You said it just now. Yeah. Akodelight should go to national television and show Nigerians what he has done in his state for the period of 3.5 years. And let Nigerians judge from there. Let's not say things or do things based on emotions or sentiment. We never would have had it better than we are having today if Asiwaju and his team haven't come on board.
What have we had?
Oh, then you listen. Okay. There is no perfect system, agreed. Before he came, the insurgent we talk about now, over 42 communities, even before Buhari came, were taken over and flag were flew, tax were being paid in North Central, Northeast, particularly. And in the Southeast, there were completely a declaration of a specific period where you don't go out, you don't come in. There were a lot of killing, unabated.
That started under the APC in the East.
Oga, I am telling you, Oga.
It wasn't happening during the PDP
Oga,
in the
now,
East.
Come on.
No, I know what I'm saying.
Oga, are you talking about party thing or administrative section activities?
No,
if you are making it party,
you are trying to
if you are making it party, now you run to East, but you didn't talk about the kidnap of students, then the insurgents and Boko Haram and ISWAP during PDP.
So only 14 local governments.
Come on, don't say what. Don't say what you are not sure. And you wait now. Will you allow me drop my discussion because you are interjecting me? And now you have said those you have said, and A bag of rice was almost 100 and something at the time. I run a restaurant. I'm a CEO of a restaurant. So I cook every day. Even before I came here, I have cooked in the kitchen.
You cooked or your staff? Or your
I'm
staff?
a chef. I am a chef and I have a team.
Okay.
I have joined and cooked in the kitchen, went back home, refreshed and started coming.
Okay.
Because what I do every day. So every day, I must go to the market to buy food. So I know where we were at the time and where we are now. Now let me tell you, the market is 50% beautiful as we are talking. Yes, the world economy. When the international system, both the World Bank initiated 2020 Millennium Development Goals, they weren't joking. They told countries across the world, by 2020 you would have met all your basic needs, roads, schools, because henceforth, the people can read this entity we call Nigeria or world for next 40, 50 years and tell you what will become of it.
Yeah.
And they told you the world global economy will crash from 2020 down and country will hardly and barely survive. Now, over 4.6% today in America. I had liked CNN this morning. Today, 4.6% was said level of poverty that have increased in America.
Okay.
Now you go to UK and some other countries, there have been protests on hunger. Now this is the first time we are seeing a country, Nigeria, where things have gone up and it's going down, and you are telling me it's not fine.
The question
now
is,
you were receiving salary 10 years ago. I'm coming. 10 years ago.
We're pressed for
I know.
time.
10 years ago, when you started working here, I know you've been here for years. I am sure your salary was not what it is now. That simply means.
But the cost of living then is not what it is now.
That is what I'm telling you. It is the formula of the world today. The more your salary is increases, the more commodities too you spend that same money for also increases.
The question I ask is,
APC can never be rejected. Now your question was, how can APC be rejected when APC are building roads that were granted?
They are basic necessities
by previous administrations
under the APC too.
Come on,
Muhammad Buhari was under the APC.
Obasanjo had an administration. Buhari, Jonathan and Yaradua had administration. Let's even say from 1999 down. And in these years we are talking about, how many years did PDP manage?
It's almost the same. It's almost the same thing.
Good. It's almost the same thing.
16.
And at the time the world were enjoying the euphoria of excess crude oil.
Enjoyed then.
I am coming. What did you enjoy?
A lot.
Were there? Okay, can you tell me the roads and bridges that were built at those times? Those people were in government. Even from when Jonathan was a president for 6 years.
Okay.
From Otweke, from here to Otweke, where it come from, it must come through Benin and pass through Benin. Do you know none of this road were touched for those 6 years? As bad as it was.
But it has still not been touched up till now because I traveled that road.
That means you are far away.
It has still not been touched.
You cannot tell me the Sapele Road houses up to Bayelsa projects are not ongoing. Come on now, you are not talking to those. You are not talking to dumps. Nigerians sees everything. Now you are talking about Coastal Road being initiated to cut across all the state in the south. Nothing is happening. We need to go because of your question. I am trying to give you some information probably you don't have.
I have all the informations because this is my job. We have the information, but we need to go. As we go, a final thought from the both of you. From your end, Olumese, what will be your admonition both to those that are defecting and those they are defecting to meet and the electorate ahead of 2027? Same question to you. Let's wrap it up.
Okay, in my very last thought, wishing Nigerians again a happy Christmas in advance and a prosperous New Year. Politicians, please, this is the only country we have. Okay, we must play the politics so that there will still be Nigeria. Yeah. Like for the APC, they should they also trade with caution. Yes, look, just like we could see that there was a time there was this PDP who thought that
it's Uhuru for them. They'll just be there forever.
See, nothing they happen.
Nothing they happen.
You know, those days we used to hear language 10 over 10, 18 over 18. Where are we today? Okay. So that's why I started when I was laying foundation that they should learn that what is happening in PDP is something you can learn from. Yeah. Yes, nobody should play God. If you look at even President APC, I watched one of the chieftains of the APC
whip over this, release of names of our ambassadorial this and all of that.
They were all
shouting. The lot is not well in order. So, but all the same, first, there will have to be a Nigeria before we can begin to talk about politics.
Absolutely.
Okay. So please, everybody must hold Nigeria first.
Before anything else.
And demonstrate caution, because look at the trend that happened in the ECOWAS system now. This issue of
coup
and
in
all
ECOWAS
that. They should be careful, because when coup take place, politicians first of all become victims.
They become jobless.
Yes, no, not part jobless. They become victims. Most of them will be picked.
Absolutely.
Most of them will be kicked, so they should be careful.
Yeah.
We don't want to lose this democracy. I pray for this democracy. We don't want the worst of democracy is better than the best of military. So we want to be in democracy. We'll get better.
All right.
So all politicians must know that the whole responsibility to make sure they don't destroy this country.
Collins, your final thought in 1 minute.
It can't be 1 minute.
We need to go.
No, it's not possible.
My director has given me...
Now let me tell you.
Okay.
All hands must be on deck to get things right. It's not about being a party or not being a party. We are all stakeholders in this game.
Absolutely.
So when, even those in the party, when leaders are behaving arbitrarily and upside down, we should be able to call the spade a spade and get them corrected, even though you become victim of your outcry. Because usually when you speak out, you are victim. It's normal. So let's our selfish end not make us continually be silent. Now, my brother just talked about the ambassadorial list that came out and all of that. We have a senator, for example, representing Edo South. For example, we have senator representing Edo Central. For example, it was National Assembly that submitted this name and the names were screened. They were there looking like foul. Now, at the end of the day...
No, you can't say they are foul. They are humans. They are humans. They were there. No, you said like fouls. That's in what is it called? In literature, there's a phrase we use for it, but we can't use that here.
They are humans. I can explain what I mean.
No, they are humans.
Okay, if you do not want me to use the word foul,
we need to go,
probably they were looking like sit down look.
You can say
now, these people were supposed to then know that the interest of their senatorial or constituents were not being pushed out. So if they choose to have been quiet, that is where the electorate will now call these people to order and say, where were you? Were you sleeping? Gentlemen. So let's not make it look it's all politics.
Collins,
or
if I allow you to continue, we're not
issue.
going to end the show. But my director said we have to go. I want to thank you, gentlemen, for coming on board. Thank you very much for coming. That's the size of our package on the show today. 60-minute Nigeria. God willing, we'll be back again next week with another exciting package for you as we monitor the polity and the politics ahead of 2027. We'll see you on the other one. I am Lawrence Osifo saying bye for now.